we're going to talk about driving traffic from eBay. What you're looking at right now is a listing. The key to driving traffic through eBay is to have your listings made correctly. You see, this listing is not made correctly. It's missing some very important things. Now, it talks all about the product that's being sold here, which is extremely important if you want to sell anything on eBay. But to drive traffic, you have to do some very specific things to make sure that people find out more about you and go to the links to your website. The one single problem with eBay is that they hate you driving traffic away from their site. So the first thing is, especially if you have ebooks or digital download products, you direct the customer to your site to download the product. That is extremely important because when they hit your site, the odds are that they will look around. So keep that in mind. Next most important thing is your About Me page. You are allowed to put links to your sites in your About Me page. So you can see that there's a link to their About Me page right here. There's also another one right here, just a little bit outside your view range, next to their user ID. Towards the bottom of every listing, you should always put something in this type of font, large and obvious. Find out more about me by visiting my About Me page. Click here. Very simple, right? Most people don't do it. So it's very simple, but you have to tell your prospective customer what to do. You literally have to lead them around by their nose. This is an About Me page. This page is actually done right because this is an email capture. You want to get as many people to sign up for your list as possible. Now, if they buy from you, you can add them to your list, no problem. Here's the most important part right here. Favorite links. This is an affiliate link, and this is a link to their website. What they need to do is drive traffic to their About Me page, because if someone buys through their website, they don't have to pay fees to eBay for it. So simple common sense, wouldn't you rather them buy it from your website? This is done fairly well. They could have made it look better. They make it very easy for you to add images to this page. You should make it attractive. And if you want it to be a squeeze page, make it into a squeeze page. This is not, because you have to scroll down to get this far. They're making some mistakes, but at least they're making an effort, because you would not believe how many people are not doing this properly. eBay blogs. Now, before I even start talking about eBay blogs, let me explain to you something extremely simple. The first thing you need to do is drive traffic to you through eBay. Once you do that, then you drive your traffic from your listings to your Me page, and then you drive them from your Me page to your website. It's a very simple idea called a traffic funnel. So what I'm showing you next is how to create that funnel. This is the outer portion of your funnel, meaning the first place that you want a customer to hit. What you need to do is set up an eBay blog and start blogging. Very simple. These are popular blogs here. Let's go to that one. You should be blogging once or twice a week. Very simple things. What you're not seeing here is that there are comments on the blog posts here. That's one of your goals when blogging, is to get interaction from other bloggers. There are 7 comments for this post. There are 4 from this post. And these are just simple posts. Now, they're not taking advantage of their opportunity here. They posted 3 times today. So this is a brand new blog. This is a bit much, but it's doing what they want it to do, so it could be worse. What you need to do is post about your sales, post about important things going on in your business, and most importantly, post valuable information, and people will find it. eBay, people come to this site ready to buy. Now, they may be looking for a steal, but they are definitely ready to buy. So, make sure you set up a blog on eBay, drive customers to you, and then drive them to your Me page, and then to your website. So, the next thing you can do is the eBay Wiki. Wikis are based upon the idea of you giving valuable information that will help others. If you do it and do it properly, it will generate a ton of traffic to your listings, your user ID, and hopefully your me page. So what you need to do here is find your niche. You can see there are a ton of categories here. We'll go into computers and networking, and you see that it's almost empty. There's only 3 posts. What you need to do is post information that you have that your buyers want. People will come through and rate what you have posted, and if you left things out, they're going to modify it. What happens is, when it's modified, a new person will basically take over as author for this. So you need to be smart about how you do this. Get the most complete information you can. People do search the eBay wiki. They don't make it extremely easy to find, but it is still definitely worthwhile to post here. This all goes with your traffic funnel. This is one of the first things you want them to find. You want them to be familiar with you, impressed with your information, and want to know more about you. Last but not least, when driving traffic through eBay, are reviews and guides. The review we have right here is for the Nintendo Wii. A lot of reviews. A review is okay. What's better is a guide. A buying guide is extremely important to the buyers on eBay. What you need to do is think about your buyer on eBay, not a standard buyer that would find you off at your website. Giving guides, how to buy a notebook computer. This is an extremely popular guide, one of the most popular on eBay itself. So what you need to do is go through here and analyze the ones that are getting a ton of traffic and a ton of votes. People are going to vote against you no matter what you put there. You see, this is a great guide. Almost 1,300 out of 1,350, let's say, voted positive for this. So it's a great guide. This is one that you would want to model. Create your guide based on the specifications here, and it will improve the guide that you write for your information. So find a couple of these and do your research. Post a good guide on how to buy a certain type of product that you would sell, and your information goes right here. So when you're selling your products, these people are going to automatically go to you because you get this nifty little tag right next to your ID where you're a top reviewer. People will look at your review. It's kind of like your About Me page. So it's important to post the best information you can, really help people, and it'll make a difference. So using eBay is very smart, but keep in mind that you do have to pay fees on anything you sell. It can end up costing you quite a bit. There are a lot of people selling things like ebooks for $1 a shot. So you have to be smart about what you're doing. Use your head. Don't spend all your money on eBay. It's just one option out of so many others. So if you are selling on eBay, you definitely need to set these things up.